What I learned in life, the easiest way to gain respect from people is to lower your nonverbals. Stop sounding so excited. Stop smiling all the time. Right? Become more serious. People will assume you're competent. You have wisdom. We assume is that we think being the funny one gains people respect. That is the easiest way to lose people's respect. So lower your nonverbal. Learn to have an economy of words. Move slower. Talk slower. Respond slower. And you will create the illusion of somebody who deserves and demands respect without even saying a word.
Never tolerate inconsistencies or broken promises from people, especially in the beginning. Get the fuck out of here. Erase them from your life as soon as possible. It'll save you time.
I don't give a fuck how good his dick is. If there's no self-respect in that relationship, I don't care. If there is no respect in that relationship, you should not be in it. You should learn to value self-respect over relationship. Why? Because people will dangle a relationship at the cost of respect. You're going to let him flake on you. You're going to let him cancel dates because he's unique. You give him that power and then he takes over you and then he takes control over you. Value self-respect over a relationship. Dicks are everywhere. Your self-esteem is unique to you.
Reason why men don't respect nice girls. Guys see nice girls as though they're dumb. Mind you, nice girls are not dumb. But when that nice girl gets into a relationship, she regresses. She becomes who she really is. Emotions from a childhood begin to rise up and it makes her completely irrational. This is not that you lose your intelligence, but that you lose your emotional intelligence. You lose your social intelligence as a cascading effect. But not your general social intelligence you lose. But you become myopic. You only lose it in that specific area. Before anything, what a guy will do is find the right woman who will react to him. You can't just gain leverage on anybody. You actually have to like him in order for you to react to his pulling away. Because if you don't like the guy, they're not going to be able to control you. They'll look for women who need something and they'll promise that they'll fulfill those needs. They'll look for women who could come across as weak. Now, if you come across as a strong woman, what these guys will do is that they won't tolerate you. They'll just leave. Because with those guys, you respecting yourself disqualifies you. And then you might even say, oh, the reason why you stopped liking me was because I used Alex's strategies and he pulled away. Nah, bitch. What happened was you used my strategies and you told him that you're not somebody to fuck with and he pulled away. This is a addition by subtraction. If you apply my strategies and it doesn't feel like it's working, it could be working because you're avoiding toxic people.
If a guy leaves you and comes back, you can't just take him back like nothing happened because he'll lose respect for you and it'll increase the likelihood of him leaving. People never do things just once. You gotta make that motherfucker pay a price. So when he texts you and says, hey baby, let's get back together, all you gotta do is just say this: I don't like the way things ended. Are you willing to make it up to me? And if he's willing to make it up to you, all you gotta do is just say, lick my ass. That's all you gotta do, just lick my ass. It is not a metaphor. It is not a euphemism. Do I shower? I don't know. You find out. And the reason why you do that is because by making him pay a price, the next time he thinks about leaving you, he's gonna have that sweet taste of ass in his mouth. And he's gonna reconsider it. And it'll lower the chances of him doing that. Now, if he's a freak and likes to lick ass, then you gotta find something else, okay? Because then, now you're doing him a favor. So if making him lick your ass doesn't work as a form of punishment for leaving you and coming back like it's nothing, then we could try some other alternatives. You could make him write a 5-page letter, handwritten, as to why you should take him back. No mistakes. You can make him wear a shirt with your teeth, with your face, saying how he fucked up, making him run down the block with his underwear. Make sure he has underwear, or else it's a crime. Find different ideas. I would prefer making him write a long letter, like almost like a prisoner of war, to be honest with you. And by him writing that letter and taking the time and you reading it over, it'll convince him that he likes you. All right. So those are some of the punishments you can make for making him leave you. And each time he does that, each time he leaves, you make him do that. All right. Anyway,
a willingness to walk away. You can sense it. You know it because you're fearful. You're afraid of losing him. The more afraid you are of losing him is most likely a reaction to his coldness. Those types of people, you have to counter it with rationality. And what you want is to be close to reality, not fooling yourself because you want this to work out. If you feel that, you have to leave. It's not easy being with somebody who you don't know whether or not they'll come after you if you leave. Any man that loves you, they will come after you if you leave. Look, this is very simple, man. When a man likes you, you know it. When a man doesn't like you, two things happen. You think he doesn't like you, or you don't know if he likes you. Because when somebody likes you, understand, it's an emotional experience. It's not a rational thought.
Look, if you're not a man's number one priority, you just gotta leave. Complaining, crying, bitching, and moaning is not gonna help your case. It's gonna make you even more needy. But if you notice that you're not his number one priority, just leave. Don't say why, just leave. If he comes back and wants to take you back, just say, I don't like the way things ended. How are you willing to make it up to me? Make him pay a price. Make him write a 5-page letter why you should take him back. If he does that for you to take him back, you'll notice that you'll be his number one priority. He doesn't want to write a paper anymore. Okay? Make him pay a price for treating you like shit. All right?
They don't tell you what they want. They pretty much tell you what you want to hear. So if they want a relationship, they'll tell you they want a relationship too. But then not act like it, all right? And that's why you got to keep your cards to yourself. Don't let people know what you want so that they don't tell you what you want to hear. Keep those cards close to you, because a lot of times when you like somebody, you just open your mouth and talk. Shut the fuck up. Learn to say less than necessary as a strategy, okay?
All you gotta do is tell them what you want to hear. If I know you want kids, I'll tell you that I want kids too. If I know you want a family, girl, I want a family too. I even got one without you even knowing it. If I know you want a relationship, girl, I want a relationship too. The way that guys play with your emotions is that they tell you exactly what you want to hear, and you're dumb enough to believe it.
The first mentality you got to develop is you're guilty until proven innocent. If you consistently get played by guys, this is the mindset. That means your mind should always be looking out for red flags. So that means that you go into every meetup with a guy suspiciously. You're suspicious about every guy you meet, not out of reaction or because of trauma. What I want you to do is to consciously be looking out for red flags, even if it goes against your instincts. Because people will try to make you soften yourself up to lower your defenses. They'll try to act like the victim. They'll do things to lower your defenses. If you're a nice girl, you're going to fall for it. So unfortunately, you have to look for red flags constantly. In the beginning, you got to be more negative about the person. I'm sorry. Or else, because if you do this, you will spot the red flags.
The fastest way a woman shows weakness is through accepting a relationship fast. When a man offers a relationship to you fast, a lot of times, if a woman accepts it, she's pretty much showing that she's desperate. You're showing your cards. But when you say no, you're pretty much telling him, hey, I'm high value. I got to get to know you more. And it actually makes the man feel insecure. And you can see his dark side, because he might get frustrated at the fact that you're not accepting him. And you can see that and say, holy shit, this person is a narcissist. But also it'll make him feel insecure, because now you're the one that knows what he wants, and you can use that as leverage. Never accept a fast relationship. It's a red flag on him, and it's a red flag on you.
Sometimes you just gotta disappear. All right, people? You just have to disappear on them. What do I mean disappear? Disappear. Don't text him back for a whole 2 weeks. Next time he texts you, just disappear on him. Literally. And let's see his reaction. Is he okay with the fact that is he okay with it? Or does he all of a sudden start chasing you more? Okay. So sometimes you need to leave a guy and leave him alone to generate respect. More doesn't create respect. Less creates respect. Okay. All right. So if you're a nice girl, if you're tired of being played, if you're tired of people not respecting you, if you resent that people don't take you seriously, if people just see you as a sex object, if you feel like people are always playing you, I would highly recommend you check out this course called Nice Girl. I rarely put out courses, and every one of my courses is a specific purpose. Psychological Game of Attraction was for single people. Natural Chemistry was for women in relationships. This course is for specific nice girls. Now, most of you guys are nice. Most of you guys have great hearts. Unfortunately, men take advantage of you. So I have this limited time course. Specifically, you guys can only buy it and get access to it July and November. Now, if you purchase it in July or November, you could have access to it all year round. But you could only purchase it July and November. So this month only, you guys can purchase this course. It's only for a limited time, right? So in this course, you're pretty much going to learn
about how to set boundaries, how to project a powerful presence, how to create healthy boundaries, how to communicate yourself in an assertive way, how to not let people take advantage of you. Like, you're gonna learn the art of how to identify those who are trying to take advantage of you, how to assert yourself, signs of weakness, signs of strength, and how to communicate signs of strength, and how to lower the signs of weakness. All of these things, I can promise you, ladies and gentlemen, look, okay? If you just do what this course says, just doing what this course says is gonna improve not only your dating life, but your professional life, your personal life, your social life with your friends and family, because people will always try to test you. People will always see whether or not they can take advantage of you, even a fucking child. So by purchasing this course, you could create a healthy immune system. There are three types of immune system. There is your body's immune system. There is an emotional immune system that you increase through meditation. And then there's a social immune system that is through self-assertion. Okay, so this course will help you build that social immune system to push away certain behaviors from your life and certain people, and by default you attract the right people. So check out that course. One, it's not okay. Look, I'm just gonna be honest with you. It's not gonna fix the problems 100%. I'm not here to lie to you guys. I'm here to give you realistic expectation. Okay, it's not gonna completely change your life from day to night. But if you do what the videos say. Okay, if you're 20%, if you're at a 20% in terms of assertiveness, by finishing this course, you could go through it 40%. Now you guys might say, where are the evidence for it? In my life only. Okay, and through people's experience, through applying these methods, and through doing research about what actually helps assertiveness. Okay, so I thoroughly researched this course. I put a lot of thought into it. It's not complete. Next month, I'm going to add another part, which if you buy it now, you're going to have access to it. Okay. So I'll see you guys inside that course, and stay toxic, my friends. Purchase it now or I'm closing the channel. Okay. See you guys inside.